वेलकम टू एनजीकॉन ऑनलाइन एकेडमी। इस लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करेंगे संडे टेस्ट नंबर 8 की डिस्कशन। सो द फर्स्ट एमसीक्यू सेज हाफ ऑफ द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन न्यूक्लियाई ऑफ टू नॉन बॉन्डेड एटम्स इन सॉलिड स्टेट इज़। तो जब दो एटम्स सॉलिड स्टेट में हों और ये एक दूसरे के साथ बॉन्डेड ना हों तो ये एक दूसरे के क्लोज तो होंगे लेकिन एक दूसरे को बिल्कुल टच नहीं करेंगे। तो इनके डिस्टेंस को अगर हम 2 से डिवाइड करें तो हमारे पास जो रेडियस आएगा वो एक्चुअल एटॉमिक रेडियस से बड़ा होगा और ऐसे रेडियस को कहते हैं वैन डर वाल्स रेडियस। आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी इंक्रीजेज अलोंग द पीरियड ड्यू टू। तो अलोंग द पीरियड हमारे पास एटॉमिक नंबर इंक्रीज़ करता है जबकि हमारे पास स्क्रीनिंग ऑलमोस्ट कांस्टेंट रहती है, जिसकी वजह से अफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज इंक्रीज़ करेगा। नाउ अफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज इज़ द चार्ज एक्सपीरियंस्ड बाय वैलेंस शेल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, देयरफॉर द साइज डिक्रीजेज। सो डी इज़ द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। स्पीशीज़ विद ग्रेटेस्ट आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी। तो अगर हमें पॉजिटिव स्पीशीज़ देखने को मिलें तो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी पॉजिटिव आयन से अगले इलेक्ट्रॉन को निकालना मुश्किल होता है। सो यूजुअली सच ऑप्शंस आर द करेक्ट ऑप्शंस। विच प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ एलिमेंट्स कैन नॉट सर्व एज अ बेसिस ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन पीरियड्स एंड ग्रुप्स इन पीरियोडिक टेबल। तो इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्टिविटी मेटल से नॉन मेटल की तरफ डिक्रीज़ होती है और ऊपर से नीचे की तरफ इंक्रीज़ होती है, तो हम इसको क्लासिफिकेशन के तौर पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं। एसिडिक एंड बेसिक नेचर, तो अलोंग द पीरियड एसिडिक नेचर इंक्रीज़ करेगी और डाउन द ग्रुप बेसिक नेचर इंक्रीज़ करेगी। सो इसको भी हम क्लासिफिकेशन के तौर पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं। एटॉमिक नंबर इज़ द प्रॉपर्टी जिसकी बेस पे पूरा पीरियोडिक टेबल सेट है, सो इट कैन ऑल्सो बी यूज्ड। नंबर ऑफ शेल्स कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड फॉर क्लासिफिकेशंस बिकॉज डाउन द ग्रुप तो नंबर ऑफ शेल्स इंक्रीज़ करेंगे लेकिन अलोंग द पीरियड नंबर ऑफ शेल्स सेम रहते हैं, तो हम पीरियड की क्लासिफिकेशन शेल्स की बेस पे नहीं कर सकते। सो डी इज़ द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। Period 3 oxide with greatest boiling point. So this is from the book table जिसमें magnesium oxide has been given the correct option. Al2O3 is amphoteric oxide reacting with base NaOH to give. So Al2O3 reacts with NaOH. It is amphoteric, so it gives us the salt sodium aluminium hydroxide. So B is the correct option. Most acidic oxide. So along the period acidity of oxides increases. Now along with that जितने ज़्यादा ऑक्सीजन्स होंगे एक ऑक्साइड में उतनी एसिडिटी क्या होगी, ज़्यादा होगी। सो क्लोरीन की ऑक्साइड पीरियड में सबसे आगे है और इसमें ऑक्सीजन्स भी मैक्सिमम है, तो इट इज़ मोस्ट एसिडिक। सोडियम इज़ बर्नड इन ऑक्सीजन टू गिव ऑक्साइड एंड इट इज़ रिएक्टेड विद वाटर टू गिव। सो सोडियम को जब हम ऑक्सीजन में बर्न करेंगे तो ये हमें देगा सोडियम पर ऑक्साइड। नाउ सोडियम पर ऑक्साइड को जब हम रिएक्ट करेंगे विद वाटर, so it will give us sodium hydroxide and hydrogen peroxide. So C is the correct option. Transition metal not a member of coinage family. So coinage family is group 1b. It is designated as copper, silver and gold. So mercury is not the member of 1b but it is 2b. Which is not a property of transition elements. They have variable oxidation states. It is a property. They are hard solids. All of them are not solids. From group 2b, if we take mercury, mercury is liquid. So this option is not correct. Iron plus 2 has electronic configuration. So iron has electronic configuration 4s2 3d6. So Iron plus 2 has configuration 4s0 3d6. Because electrons are lost first from s orbital, it lies outside. So B is the correct option. Binding energy for transition elements increases to maximum. So binding energy is directly proportional to number of unpaired electrons. So number of unpaired electrons increases up till group 5b and 6b. So binding energy increases up till group 5b and 6b. So B is the correct option. Solder, an alloy for soldering, is made out of metals. So this is from the book table. It is made of lead and tin. Addition compound that retains its identity in solution. So addition compounds that retain their identity in solution are called coordination complexes. So among these, option number B is the coordination complex. Coordination number of central metal atom in COEN2Cl2 is. So we have cobalt along with 2 chlorine. So 2 coordination is here. This ethylene diamine is bidentate ligand. Each ethylene diamine gives di-coordination and 2 ethylene diamines give total 4 coordinations. So total coordination is 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. CuNH32Cl2H2O2Cl2 is named as. So first of all, we name the positive portion before the negative portion. In positive portion, we will name ligands first. So alphabetically ordering them, we have 2 amines, so it is diamine. Then we have diaqua, then we have dichloro. So diamine, diaqua, dichloro, this one. Then since copper is a part of positive complex, so its name remains unchanged, so then we write it copper. The oxidation state of copper here is plus 4, so this is 4, and in the end we write chloride, so B is the correct option. Tetrahedral complex of the given is. So these two are the upper one is tetrahedral, it is given in the book. The lower two are square planar. So A is the correct option. Which transition always lies in visible region? So DD transition that takes place in transition metal complexes always lies in the visible region. The first organic compound to be synthesized in laboratory was, so Frederick Wohler synthesized urea as the first organic compound. Urea is also called carbamide and it was formed from ammonium cyanate. So urea was the first organic compound. The major component of natural gas is. So natural gas has major component methane. The carbon-carbon bond length in benzene is. So the carbon-carbon bond length in benzene is not as short as alkenes and not as long as alkanes. So it lies between both of them and it is equal to 139 picometers. N-butane and isobutane are labeled as. So this is a normal butane and this is an isobutane. So there is difference of carbon in their chain, so they are labeled as chain isomers. CnH2n plus 1 to COO is the general formula written for. So here we have CnH2n plus 1, then COO, then we have CnH2n plus 1. So this is the formula which we write for esters. Now esters are also called alkoxy carbonyls, so it is the correct option. ketones start showing position isomerism from. So ketones need at least 5 carbons to show position isomerism. This is 2-pentanone and this is its position isomer, which is called 3-pentanone. So they show position isomerism from pentanone. Metamerism is not possible in, so diethyl ether. It can show metamerism if 1 carbon is on one side and 3 carbon go on other side. Same is the case for diethylamine. It can also show metamerism by the same mechanism. Ethyl ethanoate, so this is ethyl ethanoate. So if these two carbons switch their position here, it can also show position isomerism. Methoxyethane is a 3-carbon ether. It cannot show metamerism. So D is the correct option. True about cycloalkanes. They are more stable than alkanes. No. Contain 2 hydrogens lesser than corresponding alkanes. This is correct option. Like if we have propane C3H8, cyclopropane would be C3H6. So B is the correct option. Isobutyl group is denoted as. So this is the isobutyl group. It is denoted as CH2. Along with it we have carbon which is attached to one hydrogen and 2 CH3 groups. So these 2 CH3 groups, these are these ones. Then we have carbon with hydrogen, which is this one, and then we have CH2. So this is the correct option. Alpha butylene and beta butylene are. Alpha butylene is 1-butene and beta butylene is 2-butene. So they are position isomers. Hydration of 1-butene gives. So 1-butene is an unsymmetrical alkene. Water adds to it according to Markovnikov's rule. H goes where H are greater and OH goes where H are lesser. So we get 2-butanol. So A is the correct option. Ozonolysis of 2-methyl-2-butene gives. So write 2-butene. Here at second carbon we have methyl group. So break it down into 2 portions like this. The first portion is this one. Join it with 2 double bonds with oxygen, and the second portion is this one. Join it with 2 double bonds with oxygen. So it gives acetone and acetaldehyde. So C is the correct option. Dimethyl acetylene is called in IUPAC as. So this is acetylene, and if we have 2 methyl groups here and here, it is called 2-butene. So B is the correct option. Hydrohalogenation of alkyne gives. So this is an alkyne. So we add HX over it. H goes where hydrogen are greater and X goes here. So the first product that we get is CH2CXR. Now another HX adds according to Markovnikov's rule. H comes here and X comes here. So we get CH3CX2R. So this is a geminal dihalide. So A is the correct option. Hybridization of all the carbons in benzene is. So in benzene all the carbons are sp2 hybridized due to double bonds. Strong activator of benzene. So strong activators are those groups which contain lone pair over the atom that is directly attached to benzene ring. So OH2 and amino groups are strong activators. So A is the correct option. Reduction of toluene with H2 gives. So this compound is toluene. So when we add 3 molecules of H2, the double bonds in the benzene ring disappear and toluene gets converted into methyl cyclohexane. B is the correct option. Most reactive halide in E2 reaction. So in E2, primary halides are most reactive, followed by secondary, followed by tertiary. So all of them are primary halides. So among primary halides, we know the order of reactivity of alkyl halides is iodides, bromides, chlorides, and then fluorides. So iodide would be the most reactive one. Tertiary alkyl halides undergo substitution following. So tertiary alkyl halide follow SN1 mechanism, which is a two-step reaction. So they follow SN1, which has unimolecular kinetics, so it has first order kinetics. RCH2X is an example of, so this is R, here we have two H groups and here we have X. So this alpha carbon has one other alkyl group, so this is a primary alkyl halide. Most stable carbocation. So among the carbocations, the carbocation that is attached with three alkyl groups, which is called a tertiary carbocation, is most stable because three R groups donate electrons to carbon and decrease the positive charge of this carbon. So D is the correct option. Order of reactivity of halides in SN2 reaction is, so in SN2 and E2, which means single step bimolecular reaction, order is methyl followed by primary, then secondary, then tertiary, because halides with smaller groups undergo bimolecular reactions easily. So A is the correct option. Wood spirit is a common name for, so wood spirit is a common name for methanol because it is obtained by destructive distillation of wood. Intermediate produced in nucleophilic substitution reaction of alcohols. So whenever alcohols undergo nucleophilic substitution, this carbon-oxygen bond breaks and it gives us R+, which is a carbocation intermediate. So B is the correct option. Cleavage of diols occurs in the presence of, so we can cleave diols in the presence of two reagents. The first reagent is HiO4 and the second reagent is KMnO4. Now HiO4 only breaks this diol and gets it converted into corresponding aldehydes or ketones depending upon the structure of diol. But if we use KMnO4, it first cleaves the diol and then oxidizes the products further into carboxylic acids. So both HiO4 and KMnO4 are used. So here A is given, it is the correct option. Boiling point of phenol is, so phenol boils at 182, it has been given in the book. Beta-chlorobutyr aldehyde is called in IUPAC as, so this is a butyr aldehyde. If we see, this is the alpha carbon, this is carbonyl, we don't label it alpha, this is beta carbon, and here we have chlorine. So beta-chlorobutyr aldehyde is called in IUPAC. So in IUPAC we will write 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 3 we have chloro, and then the compound is called butanol. So this is the correct option. Positive Fehling's test is given by, so Fehling's test is given by aldehydes and not by aromatic aldehydes. They do not give Fehling's test. So aldehyde among them is acetaldehyde. Reduction of a ketone gives, so whenever we reduce ketone, this carbonyl group adds two hydrogens, one on oxygen and one on carbon. So reduction of ketone gives us a secondary alcohol. Wolff-Kishner reductions reduces, so Wolff-Kishner's reduction reduces the carbonyl group into methylene group, which is CH2 group, giving us alkane as the end result. So it reduces carbonyl to methylene. addition of which substrate to aldehydes and ketones is base catalyzed. So in nucleophilic addition, the base catalyzed additions are addition of HCN, addition of sodium bisulfite, and reaction of Grignard's reagent with aldehydes and ketones. So among them, D is the correct option. Most acidic compound. So this is acetic acid, this is benzoic, this is formic, and this is propanoic. So order of their acidity is formic first, then we have benzoic, then we have acetic, and then we have propanoic. So formic is the correct option. Carbonation of ethyl magnesium halide gives. So this is ethyl magnesium halide. So when it reacts with carbon dioxide, it gives us a carboxylic acid which has one carbon more than the alkyl group used here, because one carbon is added from carbon dioxide, so it gives us propanoic acid. Product of hydrolysis of nitriles. So whenever we hydrolyze nitriles in the presence of an acid, so this nitrogen takes 3 hydrogens to give us NH3, which reacts with HCl to give us NH4Cl, and this RC joins with this OOH. So we get RCOOH, which is carboxylic acid. Alpha helix is a type of. So alpha helix is this type, which is like DNA structure. So it is a type of secondary structure of proteins, which are alpha helix and beta pleated sheets. The optimum pH of pepsine is around. Pepsine is the enzyme that hydrolyzes proteins, so it works in the gastric juice whose pH is around 1 to 2, so this is its optimum pH. Thank you.